In today's show, we're going to be dissecting altcoins. As in yesterday's episode, I featured Max Kaiser talking about Bitcoin will eviscerate competitors in altcoins, with Bitcoin dominance raising to 99%. And if you're not familiar with that word, eviscerate, that means rip the organs internally from outside the animal. Interestingly enough, well, today is going to be the complete opposite. We're going to be talking about this new Altseason and the top 10 cryptos currently outperforming Bitcoin. Also, in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 altcoins which are poised to outshine Bitcoin according to crypto intelligence firm Sentiment. I'll be breaking this down for you right here in today's show. Also, in today's episode, 84% of crypto Twitter is buying or holding Bitcoin, boosting the bull case. That's right. Check this out. This is an actual tweet from Plan B of the stock to flow model. He asked over his 100,000 followers, how many of you are currently holding Bitcoin, which is the majority? They're hodling 65.6% and 18.3% buying Bitcoin. What does this mean for the crypto market? We'll be discussing this here in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin maintaining that 9,200 support. Some of the altcoins are in the red, some are in the green, some are outperforming Bitcoin and vice versa. But where is the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, including Saturdays and Sundays. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link below this video in the description and register for this free system. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's kick it off and dive into this new potential altcoin season, as these 10 cryptos are currently outperforming the king of all cryptos, Bitcoin. Alternative cryptos, better known as altcoins, have started to record large gains across the board. Some small cap coins have seen triple-digit percentage gains just in the recent weeks, but several larger cap cryptos have also been posting serious gains, such as VeChain, Stellar Lumens, Cardano, and Chainlink, which we've been following very closely right here on the channel. VeChain is VET, Stellar Lumens is XLM, Cardano is ADA, and Chainlink, better known as the missing link of the blockchain, known as Link. So let's break it down. In the past week, we had VET, XLM, ADA, ALGO, Link, BSV, which is Satoshi Vision, Atom, ATOM, XRP, CRO, as well as Ethereum Classic, ETC, outperformed the rest of the market, including the king of all crypto, which gained just 1.13% during this period. This chart you see here on your screen illustrates the biggest gainers of the past 7 days for crypto, with a market cap of 700 million or more. As we can see here, the top 10 gainers of the past week: Atom up 54%, XLM up 42%, VET up 38%, ALGO up 28%, Link, Chainlink up 27%, also just reached a recent all-time high of above $6.50. Cardano just reached multi-year highs itself, is up 21% for the week. Satoshi Vision 16%, Ethereum Classic 14%, XRP 13%, and CRO 11%. So since March, both Bitcoin and Ethereum recorded gains over 150%, reportedly fueled by a surge in retail demand as well as institutions. Following the strong recovery of the top 2 crypto assets, the momentum of many altcoins began to increase, particularly following the Bitcoin halving in mid-May. Also want to point out that currently we have the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust purchasing more Bitcoin than is actually being mined at a ratio of 3 to 1. Pretty crazy. That's just one institution purchasing 3 times the amount of Bitcoin currently being mined. We also have institutional investors such as Paul Tudor Jones, considered one of the most influential in our lifetimes, who just allocated 2% of his overall investment portfolio into Bitcoin. So as you can see, we have massive demand currently. There's also another crypto very influential person that just invested 500 million himself into Bitcoin. Now, VET, another one that has been surging, which is VeChain, ranked as the third best performing crypto asset of the week. Some speculate that the participation of VeChain team at the major conference might indicate a product announcement. Others believe the rally delivers from the anticipation of a potential Coinbase listing, which we always see our altcoins surge when they get listed on Coinbase because it becomes that much easier to purchase and hodl, right? On June 11th, Coinbase said that it's reviewing VeChain along with 19 other cryptos. Mentioning VeChain, the exchange said, again, this is coming from Coinbase, today we're announcing we're exploring the addition of a range of new assets as part of the exploratory process. Customers may see public-facing APIs and other signs that we're conducting engineering work to potentially support these assets, which is pretty blatantly telling you they're going to be adding them, including VeChain. Now, we also have Stellar Lumens and Cardano are set to see major protocol updates, with Cardano's hard fork scheduled to activate on July 30th, which is right around the corner. The hype around protocol upgrades and new product releases have buoyed the sentiment around top cryptos in recent weeks. In other crypto assets, let's discuss the missing link of the blockchain, as Tika Twari refers to Chainlink as, for instance, has recently surpassed their record highs after a strong month in June. I believe we surpassed $6.50. The interest around Link increased after it entered a price discovery phase. Price discovery is a technical term for when an asset surpasses its all-time high into uncharted territory, which we're currently in, which is awesome. Meanwhile, Dogecoin, which was created as a joke, fueled by spike in interest among TikTok users, was the best performing cryptocurrency among coins with the market cap below 700 million. It achieved a 2-year high. Go figure. Prompting the Dogecoin Twitter account to warn users to be smart when it comes to the fear of missing out, which is FOMO trend. Now let's discuss why altcoins are seeming to surge all of a sudden after a very long hiatus. Alt winter, as we call it. Generally, the strengthening sentiment around altcoins seems to derive from two factors. First, Ethereum has been performing strongly against the US dollar. Historically, Ethereum rallies coincide with altcoin uptrends, and in the last 4 months, the price of Ethereum increased from $90 to $241 by nearly 270%. And I say this very often on the show. Personally, I feel the two most undervalued cryptocurrencies in the altcoin market are Ethereum as well as Chainlink, which both have been surging as of lately. And second, most top cryptos have completed the first phase of key network upgrades, including Cardano, ADA. As an example, it's on track to finalize the Shelly upgrade by the end of July. The Shelly upgrade could decentralize the Cardano blockchain network by a factor of 100 times more than competing blockchains, the foundation says. So this is a pretty big deal, and this may be why Cardano just reached multi-year highs. Here's what Cardano's official statement reads: come to the end of the Shelly era, we expect Cardano to be 50 to 100 times more decentralized than other large blockchain networks, with the incentive scheme designed to reach equilibrium around 1,000 stake pools. Now, the improving sentiment around the top 20 cryptos, initially fueled by imminent blockchain updates, could have kickstarted an altcoin bull run. So I'd love to know your personal thoughts. Do you feel alt season has began, or do you agree with Max Kaiser that Bitcoin will eviscerate all competitors to BTC? Also, let's not forget DeFi and staking relating cryptos have also performed strongly since early July, including Cosmos, Kyber Network, and Compound, for example, recorded large gains of about 20% against the dollar. So, crypto alt season amongst us. Let's go. I am so ready. I don't know about you. And before we break down our next story of the day, 84% of crypto Twitter is buying or hodling Bitcoin, boosting the Bitcoin bull case. Let's first take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin maintaining just above that 9,200 support, up 0.5% for the day. Ethereum down 0.18%, trading at $238. Chainlink is surging again, up almost 5% for the day, trading at $6.06. Again, it just recently reached a new all-time high just above $6.50. We also have Miss Litecoin barely in the green, trading at $44. We have VeChain surging 11.4%, trading at 1.7 cents. We have Atom up 12.6%, trading at $4.26, and ALGO up a whopping 17%, trading at 28 cents. And now taking a look at some of the exchange volume, we have Binance down 33%, for the day with 3.8 billion in volume. Hobby Global down 45% with 2.3 billion in volume. OKEX down 28% with 1.8 billion in volume, and BitMEX down 22% with 851 million in volume. So as we can see, the top exchanges currently in a sea of red. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day, shall we? There has been many analysts over recent weeks arguing that Bitcoin is clearly at a market top. One trader commented that the crypto is trading in line with a textbook distribution pattern. He went on the record to share a couple more clues developing that lend themselves to HTF distribution is number one, rising demand on the verge of failing. Number two, side-by-side ascent versus descent, with selling the dominant pressure from volume, a trader said on the matter, as we can see right here in this graph from TradingView. Yet data shows that long-term investors are unfazed. Namely, a majority of respondents of the impromptu Twitter poll has revealed that they're still long on Bitcoin, virtually meaning that Bitcoin investors are continuing to stack sats. That's right. On July 9th, pseudo-anonymous BTC analyst Plan B of the Stock to Flow model and Stock to Flow X, which predicts a $288,000 Bitcoin price by the end of 2024 and a $70,000 Bitcoin price by next year. That's right. I broke this down in yesterday's episode, so if you missed it, be sure to check it out. He just conducted a poll to his Twitter account, followed by over 100,000, asking his followers, which represent a good portion of crypto Twitter, to say the least, if they're holding, buying, or selling Bitcoin. And we can see some of the results right here. 65% are currently holding Bitcoin, which is pretty awesome to see. So many hodlers out there. If you're a hodler, holla at me in the comments below. We have 18% buying Bitcoin and only 12% not having a Bitcoin position, while about 3.9% are selling Bitcoin. So it looks pretty anonymous to me that most people are stacking their Satoshis, as they should be right now, considering we just had a halving like 2 months ago. And what has history shown us? Well, the original halving back in 2012, Bitcoin soared something ridiculous, like over 50,000% within that 1 year from 2012 to 2013. And then during the second halving, which occurred in 2016, we saw Bitcoin soar thousands upon thousands of percent as well. So is it that unrealistic, I'm going to ask you, for Bitcoin to 10x from here and hit 100,000? All we got to really do is go up about 900%, as I also shared with you in yesterday's episode, to reach a six-figure valuation. I feel it's inevitable. The only real question is, when will it happen? Will it happen later this year? Will it happen next year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. So, corroborated on-chain data. Check this out. The poll's results have been corroborated by on-chain analysts. On-chain analyst Philip Swift observed that more than 62% of all Bitcoin in circulation has not moved in over a year. I repeat, 62% of all Bitcoin in circulation has not moved in over a year. If that's not a bullish sign, then I don't know what is. This is an all-time high and indicates that a majority of Bitcoin investors expect upside in the long run. As I just mentioned, exactly why you should expect upside in the long run. Bitcoin 1 year hodl new all-time high. We have reached a new all-time high with 62% of Bitcoin not moving on chain for at least 365 days. Strong hands from hodlers. Such high levels of hodling have been present at the start of the previous Bitcoin bull runs. Swift wrote on the matter, and they included this graph. We can see it's currently at an all-time high, which is pretty sweet to see. This has been further corroborated by Raphael Schultzkraft, the CTO of Glassnode, the crypto analytics firm. He found that addresses deemed hodler addresses are accumulating Bitcoin. Bitcoin's velocity has hit 10-year lows, and Bitcoin is being withdrawn from exchanges en masse. More bullish signs. So all things considered, it seems that the name of the crypto game is accumulation and hodling. So right now is the perfect time to be stacking sats and hodling BTC. This 1 year hodl wave explains it all. All right, now before we get to our next story of the day, I'm going to share with you 3 altcoins which are poised to outshine the king of all cryptos, reports crypto intelligence firm Sentiment. But before we break that down, let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap, which is sitting at 271 billion, with 54 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance, which has been on the decline in the past few days, is currently 62.6% according to CoinMarketCap. And now taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, Kava up 33%. I've never heard of this one. If you know anything about Kava, let me know in the comments. Trading at $1.78. Elron up 18%, trading at 1.2 cent. Algorand, which has been surging, up almost 17%, trading at 27 cents. Aave up 15%, trading at 21 cents. Bytum up 13%, trading at 10 cents. And Stellar Lumens, which is a fork from the Ripple network, is currently up 13%, trading at 9.5 cents. And as we continue scrolling down, VeChain right below it, up 12%. We have Hyperon, Super Zero Protocol, Icon, and the list goes on and on. And now taking a look at the biggest losers in the top 100 in the past 24 hours. Holo down 6%, trading at 0.0007. Dogecoin, which has been surging like a madman recently, down 4%, trading at 0.003. We have Quant down 4.5%, trading at $7.58. BitTorrent down 2%, trading at 0.0004. And Digibyte, go Digi. I'm extremely bullish on Digibyte. It has been surging this season as well, but down today 2%, trading at just above 2 cents. And Horizon down 1.6%, trading at $7.35. And as we continue scrolling, we had Decred, DX Chain Token, and then we have some stable coins. So most of the altcoins are actually in the green currently, which is definitely a good sign for the altcoin market. And now taking a look at the BitMEX margins, the bulls are back in control. It's about time, as the bears were leading in the past couple days. We're back at 44 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 53.2% versus 46.7% shorts. Are you currently bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 44 in fear. Yesterday was a 41, last week a 40, and last month neutral with the 52. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear, excuse my dog, can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, and before we get to our next story of the day, and I share these 3 altcoins which are poised to outshine the king of all cryptos. First, I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 480 videos right here on my channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also, be sure to subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Smash that subscribe button or visit the direct link, cryptonewsalerts.net. Also, I appreciate your continued support on all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio. You can follow us on all of the above. Also, you can follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is cryptonewsyes. And for those of you active on Facebook, as I am, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 cryptopreneurs from all over the world, and I'd love to have you a part of it. All you need to do is click the link, request to join, and I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a crypto Telegram chat. To join it, simply click the link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's talk about these bullish altcoins. 3 altcoins now have been more bullish short-term outlooks than Bitcoin, according to crypto analytics firm Santiment. Santiment says that Chainlink, aka Link, which provides a network to securely connect external data across different blockchains via an oracle, looks the most bullish. There you have it. This was Tikatwari's #1 altcoin pick of 2019. Also, the best performing crypto asset of the entire year last year. Link soared to an all-time high just recently, a few days ago, to $6.51 on July 8th after China's blockchain service network, BSN, the country's first national level blockchain alliance, announced in late June that it was utilizing the platform's technology. So this is pretty breaking news. In addition, Santiment says that Ethereum Go figure. And Ren are poised to outperform Bitcoin in the near term. That's right. Sentiment looked at each of the assets' 3-day averages in 3 metrics. The first, network of value transactions ratio, better known as the NVT, which compares the value transferred on a specific network to the network's market cap. If the transaction volume is low relative to the market cap, an asset is considered overvalued and vice versa. The second, daily active addresses, known as the DAA, versus price divergence, compares an asset's price action to the number of unique crypto addresses interacting with a specific coin on a daily basis. The metric views price action that outpaces DAA as a bearish signal and vice versa. Now, the third metric is the sentiment volume consumed, which measures the sentiment of market participants on crypto Twitter. Sentiment evaluated each asset using a simplified rating system from 0 to 10, with 0 representing the most bearish and 10 the most bullish. A 5 implies a prediction of sideways consolidation. Bitcoin scored a 2 on the NVT, a 5 on the DAA versus price divergence metric, and a 6.5 on the sentiment volume consumed, for an average rating of 4.5 or neutral. Now, Ethereum, on the other hand, scored a 5 on the NVT, an 8 on the DAA versus price divergence, and a 7.5 on sentiment volume consumed, for an average rating of 6.8, which is slightly bullish/bullish. Now, Link scored a 9 on the NVT, a 5.5 on the DAA versus price divergence, and a 7 on sentiment volume consumed, for an average rating of 7.2, which equals bullish/slightly bullish. And now the last one, Ren, scored an 8 on the NVT, a 7.5 on the DAA versus price divergence, and a 3.5 on sentiment volume consumed, for an average rating of 6.3, which is slightly bullish. So sentiment warns that none of these scores indicates the company's long-term view of each asset. Here's what they're on the record sharing. With every weekly volume we release of our bold prediction series, we are taking a look at the most recent 3-day averages or present changes for each metric we're covering. As a reminder, these signals are for intraday traders to assess local tops and bottoms based on historically solid leading indicators. Whether we'll call a project bullish or bearish for the next week or two, please remember that this has no relevance to what we think of the asset's long-term viability as an investment. So let me know your thoughts surrounding these bullish predictions coming from sentiment. We have, again, Ethereum, we have Ren, as well as Chainlink. Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below, and also let me know which altcoins are you currently most bullish on right now, and do you feel that we just started an altcoin season, or do you think crypto winter will continue for longer? Let me know your thoughts. Drop me a comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth as well as crypto portfolio, smash the link below this video in the description and register for this free system for a limited time. And I look forward to catching you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.